Maths textbook Math Magic with solutions. Chapter 1. The Fish Tale. Deep under the sea, see the lovely colored fish swimming peacefully. Poem in 3 lines is called a haiku. Such poems about nature are popular in Japan. Here is another haiku. The lake calm, smooth, still a fish jumps up and returns. Ripples shake the lake. Do you know any poems about fish? Here are some drawings made by children. When you think of fishes, what shapes come to your mind? Try to use a square and a triangle to draw a fish. Look for fish designs around you on cloth, in paintings, on mats, etc. Meen means a fish and Meenakshi is a girl whose eyes look like a fish. Can you think of someone who has such eyes? Draw a face with fish eyes. Fishes can have very different sizes. How long is the biggest fish you can imagine? 1 cm long. The smallest fish is about _______. How many times longer is your big fish than the smallest fish? The biggest fish is the whale shark. It is actually not a whale but is a big fish. Whales are different from fish. Whales breathe like we do, through their noses. But fish have no noses and they take in water, not air. Whales give birth to babies, but fish lay eggs. The whale shark fish looks big and dangerous but is quite harmless. It does not attack humans. One whale shark was as long as 18 m. Just think how long that is, almost 12 children of your size standing one on top of the other. And guess what it weighed? Well, much more than what 12 of you together weigh. Its weight was about 16,000 kg. About how many kilograms do you weigh? So 12 children like you put together will weigh about kg. About how much more does the whale shark weigh than 12 children like you put together? To see the difference between whales and fish, look carefully at their tails. Can you see that the fish tail stands flat along its body, but the tail of the whale almost looks like 2 legs? Can you spot the fish in the picture? Schools of fish. Fish like to swim together in the sea in big groups called schools of fish. In their school they feel safe from the bigger fish. Do you feel safe in your school? This is a thematic chapter which presents to children the world of fish and fish workers through an integrated approach. Mathematical concepts, such as shapes, estimation, sense of large numbers, simple operations, speed, loans, etc., are woven into real-life contexts to allow a creative revision of some ideas learnt earlier. To scare away the bigger fish, some small fish drink up a lot of water, swell up and look big. Jinky used these shapes to make drawings of fish. Now you also use some shapes to draw the different sea animals shown below. Sea urchin, lobster, eel, red snapper, silver pomfret, octopus, clam, parrot fish, cuttlefish, jellyfish, squid. Fishermen in their boats. Which of the sea animals have you seen before? How many of you have seen the sea? Where did you see it? Did you see it in a movie or for real? How deep do you think the sea could be? Find out. Do you know how to swim? Would you be scared of the high sea waves? Close your eyes and imagine the sea with waves rising high. How high do you think the waves can go? Imagine that there are fishermen in their boats, going up and down with the waves. They start their trip when it is still dark. Some go on a simple boat made from logs of wood tied together. If the sea is rough with very high tides and a strong wind, then these fishermen have a very difficult time. Log boat. These log boats do not go very far. If the wind is helpful, they travel about 4 km in 1 hour. How long will they take to go a distance of 10 km? Guess how far you can go in 1 hour if you walk fast. Fishermen can feel the wind and look at the sun to find out which way to go. Many of us would get lost and not be able to find our way on the sea where you only see water, water and nothing else. Find out, look at the sun and find out the direction from where it rises. From where you are, what interesting thing do you see to your east? Name 2 things that are lying to your west. What a catch! Out on the sea, fishermen look for a place where they hope to find a good catch of fish. There they spread their nets. They will have to wait for many hours for the fish to come into their nets. What a long swordfish! Look at the different types of boats. Some boats have motors and go further into the sea. Since they go far out, they can catch more fish. These boats travel faster, at the speed of about 20 km in 1 hour. Or boat. How far would the motor boats go in 3.5 hours? How much time will they take to go 85 km? But the fishermen are now very worried. There are some very big machine boats, trawlers, in the business. They go far out and put their big nets deep in the sea. This way they collect a whole lot of fish, leaving very few near the seashore. They also stay out on the sea for many days. These big machine boats also catch the small baby fish which have yet to grow up. Fishermen in the smaller boats always let the baby fish pass through their nets to go back into the sea. They choose a net size in such a way that only the grown-up fish are caught. For hundreds of years fishermen have cared for the sea and its fishes, and fished only a little to eat and sell. They say that if trawlers catch thousands of kilograms of fish every day, there will be no fish left in the sea. Write a news report about the dangers faced by the fishers in our rivers and seas. Which boat gets how much? In one trip the log boat brings about 20 kg of fish. But other types of boats bring a bigger catch as given in the table. The table also shows the speed of each type of boat, which is how far each boat goes in 1 hour. Look at the table and calculate. A. About how much fish in all will each type of boat bring in 7 trips. B. About how far can a motor boat go in 6 hours. C. If a long-tail boat has to travel 60 km, how long will it take? Type of boat: log boat, long-tail boat, motor boat, machine boat. Catch of fish in one trip in kg: 20, 600, 800, 6000. Speed of the boat: how far it goes in 1 hour. 4 km per hour, 12 km per hour, 20 km per hour, 22 km per hour. Some big numbers. Number which is equal to 100,000. You had lakh. Read that there are about 1 lakh brick kilns in our country, where bricks are made. What other things have you heard of in lakhs? Write the number 1000. Now write 100,000. So how many zeros are there in the number 1 lakh? Easy, isn't it? There are about 2 lakh boats in our country. Half of them are without a motor. What is the number of boats with a motor? Write it. About 1/4 of the boats with a motor are big machine boats. How many thousand machine boats are there? Come on, try to do it without writing down. We might wonder about the number of people whose lives are related to fish. In all, there are about 100 lakh fish workers who catch fish, clean and sell them, make and repair nets and boats, etc. We also have a name for this big number is called 100 lakh. Is 1 crore. Where have you heard of a crore? What was the number used for? Try writing the number 1 crore. Don't get lost in all the zeros. The fish market. Have you been to a fish market? If you have, then you might know why a very noisy place is sometimes called a fish market. This fish market is busy today. Many boats have brought a good catch. The fisherwomen are shouting out their prices to the buyers. Minnie, come here. Come here. Take sardines at 40 rupees a kg. Gracie, never so cheap. Get swordfish for 60 rupees a kg. Florimma sells prawns for 150 rupees a kg. Karutamma sells squid for 50 rupees a kg. Look, Fazila can hardly carry this big kingfish. She says, this fish weighs 8 kg. I will sell the whole for 1200 rupees. Practice time. 1. At what price per kg did Fazila sell the kingfish? 2. Florimma has sold 10 kg prawns today. How much money did she get for that? 3. Gracie sold 6 kg swordfish. Minnie has earned as much money as Gracie. How many kg of sardines did Minnie sell? 4. Bashir has 100 rupees. He spends 1/4 of the money on squid and another 3/4 on prawns. A. How many kilograms of squid did he buy? B. How many kilograms of prawns did he buy? Here's a tongue twister. Repeat it fast. Try saying this fast. Chazelle seashells on the seashore. She's sathatte shells that chazelles will better anymore. Women as Meenkar Bank. The meeting of the Meenkar Bank has just begun. Fazila is the president. 20 fisherwomen have made their own bank. Each saves 25 rupees every month and puts it in the bank. How much money does the group collect each month? How much money will be collected in 10 years? Practice time. Gracie needs money to buy a net. Jhansi and her sister want to buy a log boat. So they take a loan from their bank. They will return it with interest. A. Gracie took a loan of 4,000 rupees to buy a net. She paid back 345 rupees every month for 1 year. How much money did she pay back to the bank? B. Jhansi and her sister took a loan of 21,000 rupees to buy a log boat. They paid back a total of 23,520 rupees in 1 year. How much did they pay back every month? Earlier women did not go on the boat to fish. But now Jhansi and some others are going on the boats during the day. Things are changing now and their bank helps them. They have also got a special bus to take their baskets full of fish. Why don't we start a new fish drying factory? The women of Meenkar Bank also want to start a factory to dry fish. The Panchayat has given them some land for that. Over the years they have saved 74,000 rupees. They find out how much they will need for the factory. Fazila writes the things they need to buy to begin. See the table for the cost of each item and the number of items they want to buy. Find the total cost. Item price of each bore well for fresh water. Bamboo rack for fish drying, cement tank. Tray and knife bucket. 3,000 rupees. 2,000 rupees, 1,000 rupees. 300 rupees, 75 rupees. Number of items. 1. 24. 2020. Total cost to set up the factory equals blank. When fresh fish is dried, it becomes its weight. In 1 month they plan to dry 6,000 kg of fresh fish. How much dried fish will they get in a month? Blank. 1/3 florum. Let us first calculate for 6 kg of fresh fish. We buy fresh fish for, we sell dried fish for. Rs 15 per kg, Rs 70 per kg. We dry 6 kg fresh fish to get blank kg dried fish. For 6 kg fresh fish we have to pay, we will sell 2 kg dried fish and get 6 times underscore equals 90 rupees. 2 times underscore equals Rs underscore. So if we dry 6 kg fresh fish, we will earn underscore 90 equals Rs underscore. But if we dry 6,000 kg, we can earn Rs underscore times 1,000 in 1 month. Cost. They are all very happy with this plan. The group can make profits and each woman can get a salary for the work she does. Jansi, I found that for 6,000 kg fish we would need 1,500 kg salt every month. Its price is 2 rupees per kg. Monthly costs. A. Salt 1,500 times 2 equals Rs underscore. B. Packing and bus charges equals 3,000 rupees, so the total monthly cost of drying and selling the fish equals Rs underscore. Fazila, that sounds very good. Our calculations tell us that every month our bank will earn 44,000. Check to see if you also get the same answer. Find out. Songs sung by fishermen are beautiful. Find out about the words and tunes of such songs. Dash 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 dash. Solution of this chapter. The Fish Tale. NCERT Textbook Math Magic page 1. 1. Do you know any poem about fish? Ans. Fish vs. Humans. The fish swim in the coral and we get stuck in school. Some fish are trapped forever in the aquarium inside the tanks. Some people are trapped by wrongdoings and are put in prison instead of spanked. Fish swim in schools that look similar to them. Teenagers stay in cliques that I'm sure will never end. Sometimes I go to the aquarium and I admire all the fish. I wonder how many times fish think to be a human is all I wish. Be Rebecca Bell. 2. When you think of fishes, what shapes come to your mind? Ans. When I think of fishes, following shapes come to my mind. 3. Try to use a square and a triangle to draw a fish. Ans. Following is an example of fish drawing by using a square and a triangle. NCERT Textbook page 2. 1. Means a fish and Meenakshi is a girl whose eyes look like a fish. Can you think of someone who has such eyes? Draw a face with fish eyes. Ans. Following is a face with fish eyes. 2. How long is the biggest fish you can imagine? Ans. White shark is as long as 18 meter. I can imagine a fish about 18 meter long. 3. How many times longer is your big fish than the smelliest fish? Ans. The smallest fish is about 1 centimeter long and the longest fish is about 18 meter long. Since 1 meter equals 100 centimeter, hence 18 meter equals 18x 100 centimeter equals 1800 centimeter, hence the longest fish is 1800 times longer than the smallest fish. NCERT textbook page 3. A. About how many kilograms do you weigh? Ans. I weigh about 35 kg. B. So 12 children like you put together will weigh about kg. Ans. Weight of one child equals 35 kg, so weight of 12 children equals 12 x 35 equals 420 kg. C. About how much more does the whale shark weigh than 12 children like you put together? Ans. Weight of a whale shark equals 16,000 kg. Weight of 12 children equals 420 kg. Difference in weights equals 16,420 equals 15,580 kg. So, the whale shark will weigh 15,580 kg more than 12 children like me put together. NCERT textbook pages 5 to 6. Fishermen in their boats. A. How many of you have seen the sea? Where did you see it? Did you see it in a movie or for real? How deep do you think the sea could be? Find out. Ans. I have seen the sea and many of my friends have also seen the sea. I have seen the sea at Puri during a trip. I have also seen the sea in movies. The sea should be at least 1,000 feet deep. B. Do you know how to swim? Would you be scared of the high sea waves? Ans. Yes, one know how to swim. Yes, the high waves can be scary. C. Close your eyes and imagine the sea with waves rising high. Ans. High sea waves look really beautiful. D. How high do you think the waves can go? Ans. I think the sea waves can go as high as 50 meters. NCERT textbook page 7.1. These log boats do not go very far. If the wind is helpful, then travel about 4 km in 1 hour. How long will they take to go a distance of 10 km? Ans. In 1 hour the boat travels 4 km, hence, in 2 hours the boat will travel 2x4 equals 8 km, and in 1/2 hour the boat will travel 4 halves equals 2 km, so in 2.5 hour the boat will travel 8 plus 2 equals 10 km. B. Guess how far you can go in 1 hour if you walk fast. Ans. I think I can travel 4 to 5 km if I walk fast. NCERT textbook page 8. Find out 1. Look at the sun and find out the direction from where it rises. A. From where you are, what interesting things do you see to your east? Ans. The sun rises in the east. I see the rising sun in the east. I see the orange-red sky in the east during morning. B. Name 2 things that are lying to your west. Ans. I see the setting sun in the west. The western sky looks orange-red in the evening. 2. Look at the different types of boats. Some boats have motors and go further into the sea. Since they go far out, they can catch more fish. These boats travel faster, at the speed of about 20 km in 1 hour. How far would the motor boats go in 3.5 hours? Ans. In 1 hour the boat goes 20 km, hence, in 3 hours the boat will go 3x 20 equals 60 km, and in 1/2 hour the boat will go 20 halves equals 10 km, so in 3.5 hour the boat will go 60 plus 10 equals 70 km. B. How much time will they take to go 85 km? Ans. 85 equals 4x 20 plus 5, this gives 5 as remainder equals 5/20 equals 1/4, hence, the total time taken to travel 85 km is hour 4 or 4 hours 15 minutes. NCERT textbook page 9. 1. Write a news report about the dangers faced by the fishes in our rivers and seas. Ans. Dangers of trawlers. Big machine boats or trawlers are posing big danger to the fish population and to small fishermen. These trawlers go very far from the shore and spread their big net. These big nets catch a huge amount of fish. They also catch small baby fishes. Traditional fishermen use nets which allow baby fish to escape. Thus, traditional fishermen take care of fish population. Big trawlers hamper the natural growth of fish population in the ocean. They are also a threat to the livelihood of traditional fishermen. These trawlers can result in fish stock getting finished in the ocean. This will also lead to huge unemployment for traditional fishermen. 2. Which boat gets how much? Uns. In one trip, the log boat brings about 20 kg of fish. But other types of boats bring a bigger catch as given in the table. The table also shows the speed of each type of boat, which is how far each boat goes in 1 hour. Look at the table and calculate. B. About how far can a motor boat go in 6 hours? Uns. C. If a long-tail boat has to travel 60 km, how long will it take? Uns. Speed of long-tail boat equals 12 km per hour. Time equals distance. Speed equals 60/12 equals 5 hour. Hence, the long-tail boat will take 5 hour to travel 60 km. NCERT textbook page 10. Some big numbers. 1. In the class 4 you heard of the number lakh, which is equal to 100,000. You had read that there are about 1 lakh brick kilns in our country, where bricks are made. What other things have you heard of in lakhs? Uns. I have heard of following things in lakhs. Population of town, number of vehicles on the road, number of shops in a city, number of workers in an industrial township. B. Write the number 1000. Now write 100,000. So how many zeros are there in the number 1 IEIMI? Easy, isn't it? Uns. 1,000 equals 1,000, 100,000 equals 100,000. There are 5 zeros in 1 LSIC. C. There are about 2 lakh boats in our country. Half of them are without a motor. What is the number of boats with a motor? Write it. Uns. Total number of boats equals 2 lakh. Number of boats without motor equals 2 halves equals 1 lakh. Number of boats with motor equals 2 to 1 equals 1 LSIC. D. About 1/4 of the boats with a motor are big machine boats. How many thousand machine boats are there? Come on, try to do it without writing down. Uns. Number of motor boats equals 100,000 and a quarter x 100,000 equals 25,000. Hence, number of machine boats equals 25,000. 25,000. 2. Where have you heard of a crow? What was the number used for? Try writing the number 1 crow. Don't get lost in all the zeros. Uns. I have heard that the population of India is in crores. 1 crore equals 10 million. There are 7 zeros in 1 crore. NCERT textbook page 11. Practice time. 1. At what price per kg did Fazila sell the kingfish? Uns. Price of 8 kg of kingfish equals 1,200 rupees. Hence, price of 1 kg of kingfish equals 1,208 equals 150. Hence, Fazila sold the kingfish at 150 rupees per kg. 2. Florimma has sold 10 kg prawns today. How much money did she get for that? Uns. Price of 1 kg prawns equals 150 rupees, hence price of 10 kg prawns equals 10x 150 equals 1500 rupees. So Floramma got 1500 rupees for her prawns. 3. Gracie sold 6 kg swordfish. Minnie has earned as much money as Gracie. How many kg of sardines did Minnie sell? Ans. Price of 1 kg swordfish equals 60 rupees, hence price of 6 kg swordfish equals 6x 60 equals 360 rupees. Money earned by Minnie equals 360 rupees. Rate of sardines equals Rs 40 per kg. Hence, amount of sardines sold by Minnie equals 360 plus 40 equals 9 kg. 4. Bashir has 100. He spends 1/4 of the money on squid and another 3/4 on prawns. A. How many kilograms of squid did he buy? Ans. 1/4 of 100,000 100 rupees divided by 4 equals 25 rupees. 50 rupees gives 1 kg of squid. 1 gives 1/50th kg of squid. 25 rupees gives 1/50th x 25 equals 1/2 kg of squid. B. How many kilograms of prawns did he buy? Ans. Money left with Bashir 100 to 25 equals 75 rupees. 150 rupees buys 1 kg of prawns. Dot. 1 buys 1/150th kg of prawns. Dot. 75 rupees buys 1/50th x 75 equals 1/2 kg of prawns. NCERT textbook page 12. Women's Meenkar Bank. 1. The meeting of the Meenkar Bank has just begun. Fazila is the president. 20 fisher women have made their own bank. Each saves 25 rupees every month. KND puts it in the bank. A. How much money does the group collect each month? Ans. Collection from 1 woman equals 25 rupees, hence collection from 20 women equals 20x 25 equals 500 rupees. B. How much money will be collected in 10 years? Ans. Collection of 1 month equals 500 rupees, hence collection of 1 year equals 12x 500 equals 6000 rupees. There are 12 months in a year, hence collection of 10 years equals 10x 6000 equals 60,000 rupees. Practice time. 1. Gracie needs money to buy a net. Jhansi and her sister want to buy a logboat. So they take loan from their bank. They will return it with interest. Gracie took a loan of 4,000 rupees to buy a net. She paid back 345 rupees every month for 1 year. How much money did she pay back to the bank? Ans. Monthly installment paid by Gracie equals 345 rupees. Total amount paid in a year equals 12x 345 equals 4,140 rupees. Hence, Gracie paid 4,140 rupees back to the bank. B. Jhansi and her sister took a loan of 21,000 rupees to buy a logboat. They paid back a total of 23,520 rupees in 1 year. How much did they pay back every month? Ans. Amount paid in 1 year equals 23,520 rupees, hence, amount paid in a month equals 2,352 divided by 12 equals 1,960 rupees. NCERT textbook page 13 to 14. 1. Why don't we start a new fish drying factory? The women of Meenkar Bank also want to start a factory to dry fish. The Panchayat has given them some land for that. Over the years they have saved 74,000 rupees. They find out how much they will need for the factory. Fazila writes the things they need to buy to begin. See the table for the cost of each item and the number of items they want to buy. Find the total cost. Total cost to set up the factory equals, when fresh fish is dried it becomes 1/3 its weight. In 1 month they plan to dry 6,000 kg of fresh fish. How much dried fish will they get in a month? Uns. Total cost to set up the factory equals 3,000 plus 40,000 plus 4,000 plus 6,000 plus 1,500 equals 54,500 rupees. Fresh fish in 1 month equals 6,000 kg. Dry fish in 1 month equals 1/3 x 6,000 equals 2,000 kg. 2. Floramba. Let us first calculate for 6 kg of fresh fish. We buy fresh fish for 15 rupees per kg. We sell dried fish for 70 rupees per kg. A. We dry 6 kg fresh fish to get kg dried fish. Opening parenthesis. B. For 6 kg fresh fish we have to pay 6x equals 90 rupees. C. We will sell 2 kg dried fish and get 2x equals Rs. D. So if we dry 6 kg fresh fish we will earn 90 equals Rs. A. But if we dry 6,000 kg we can earn Rs. X 1,000 in 1 month. Uns. A. 2 kg. B. 15. C. 2x 70 equals 140 rupees. D. 140 to 90 equals 50 rupees. A. 50 rupees x 1000 equals 50,000 rupees in 1 month. NCERT textbook page 15. 1. Jhansi. I found that for 6,000 kg fish we would need 1,500 kg salt every month. Its price is 2 rupees per kg. Monthly costs. A salt 1,500 x 2 equals Rs. B. Packing and bus charges equals 3,000 rupees, so the total monthly cost of drying and selling the fish equals Rs. Fazila. That sounds very good. Our calculations tell us that every month our bank will earn 44,000 rupees. Check to see if you also get the same answer. Uns. Opening parenthesis. A. 3,000 rupees total monthly cost equals 3,000 plus 3,000 equals 6,000 rupees. Earning equals 500-600 equals 144,000.